Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Spike of Serenity. It's been a while. I know it's been a while. Today is a beautiful day after a light snow recently. I come to a nice camping site. Look at it. It's very nice. Yeah, I'll show you around and maybe also walk to the bridge areas like last time. But first thing first, let's set up everything, including the tent, and we'll go from there. Okay everybody, so this will be my camping site, and I'll clean up the ground and then I'll start just setting up my tent first. Okay, come back to you later. Perfect. I forgot to take the ground sheet with me. Well, luckily the ground is pretty soft with nice green grass. Hopefully it will not poke my tent. Okay, we'll set it up. Back door. Okay. I want to face that way. Yes. So front door this way. Okay. But this is the back door. The ground is still very much muddy because of the snow. Should be okay. So now I located the 4 corners of the ground sheet of the bottom of this bit. There we go. Facing that way. And enough space here so that I can put the guideline here. Okay. Axe, hammer, good. Oh, very soft. I don't even need a hammer. Okay. Super soft. Okay, done with the packs. This part. Oh, we'll see. Well, if water will come into the tent or not. They're supposed not to. And the North Face, normally they have a pretty good quality. We'll see what will happen today. Now, the poles. I really like these poles from the North Face. They're thick and very lightweight. If you're not camping in a very bad windy, severe windy conditions, then these poles should be enough, totally enough, for any kind of weather condition. Well, this Wawona 4 tent of the North Face. They're supposed to be 3-season tent. They're not 4-season at all. You can tell from the cover, from the rainfly. Even though it's winter, but very nice warm condition, and all the snows are very lightly around here. So let's try if it works. Since I'm just doing day camping, no overnighter, so should be okay. Underneath this. It's not go through. It flames. Okay, almost there. The only drawbacks, okay, for these holes, is that you can only push, you cannot pull. If you pull, they will just break, because like this, they're connected very loosely. If North Face, if you can put the locking mechanism at each of this end, so when they are put in together, they can lock lightly, and it easily can be break. That would be great, so that when you install your tent, you can not only push but also pull from the other side. Okay, we're done with the golden post. Now we'll do the let's scan the tent first. Oops. See? That's what I mean. It's easily to be pulled out. Not quite good for let's see. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Okay, we'll see. It's underneath, so I have to close this one first. Okay. Wow. Not that easy. Hurts. Okay. One done. Okay. Okay. Now this part. the ground is so muddy, and I forgot to take my ground sheet. Okay, we'll see what's going on. Well, for some newcomers, for new users of this Wawona number 4 tent, you want your black pole to go underneath or behind this golden bar so that you can pretty much well confine your vast view area without the pole comes out, and that'll be not that beautiful looking. When I come to this part, only push from that side may not be okay to successfully push this end out of this sleeve. So make sure you can come over here and slightly pull from the inside. I mean, grab the sleeves and pull from the inside so that it can barely comes out of the sleeves, and also make sure to come behind the golden pole. Then you can keep going. And yeah, this pole is supposed to be connect with this end, and of course I need a peg to put this part on the ground, which I forgot. But it's okay, you can still finish your black pole before you pack it down to the ground. Okay. Oh, because today is no wind at all. Yeah, no wind. So I'd rather not to put this on the ground, this end. Should be fun. But you need hooked up all these little hooks onto your pole so that your so that your tent is stopped every surface. It looks beautiful. Okay. Here on the back side, also have the hook. Make sure you put that on too. Okay, nice and taut. Well, let's check. If it's wet already or not yet. Okay, so far so good. So let me grab you guys here. Take a look. Okay, as you can see, well, inside the ground sheet, they have a very nice slim filling. If you can see that one, a little bit lighter, and all the corners, all the side lines, they're also seam sealed. Very nice, good work, North Face. Well, hopefully this material is waterproof, and this is supposed to be. We'll see what happens after a couple hours of using. Because it's winter, it's very nice, no filthy, ferocious mosquito or whatever. It's nice in the cool weather. So you can just lift up this net door. Okay. Now, is the rim fly. Okay. Just in case, because of the upper part of this inner tent is all meshed, not sturdy enough, I think, if there's some wind or something falling down from the tree. So let's put the rim fly onto this. Okay, I'll move you guys away a little bit. That is the floor. Yeah, this is the door. Okay. This is the door. Is it right? Oh, no. Okay, push her over. Yep, now let's go. About right? Okay, so first of all, hook up this punter. Where is it? I was confused. Oh, that should be on the ground. Aha! I see what's the problem. So this is the door part, this is the front door. And I got it the opposite way. Okay. Let's turn it this way. Out. Now we have a wind. Okay, stay there. Stay. Okay, come over here. Here's a corner. And here's the other corner. Okay. Now we're on the track. Come on. Yes. Okay. And here's the front door. Okay, nice. It is. Or packing. So we lock that corner. Okay, we should also put this corner here, just underneath here, by the black pole, and fasten that. Well, I'm done with the ring fly, but probably you cannot see that. I forgot to click on the recording button. Okay, let's do the ring fly vestibule part with the poles, and then finally we can sit down and put everything in. Again, this is very muddy part. Well, I have to go with it, because I don't have time and don't want to move the tent again. Okay. Okay. Now. Here's my nice little packing with the guideline that you newbies for camping. My suggestion, well, this is my way, is to put all your packing with your guideline together and wrap it up like this very tightly and put into a bag, so that every time when you need one or two or several based on your need, you can take each of them outside without tangling each other, and it's very easy to release. See? Okay. Here's this one. Here it is. The other one. Okay. Okay, well, inside here, the base, and then around. I don't need that too high. Probably a little bit higher than me. I'm 6 feet, a little bit more than 6 feet, so this should be done. Should work. Lay on the tree first, then we'll go over to the other one. Make sure you have the same height. It doesn't look weird, but sometimes you need to adjust the height at different angles, so that you can avoid the specific direction wind blow on you. Okay. You know, the temperature today is around 5 to 6 Celsius degree, which is around 40 plus Fahrenheit. It's supposed to be cold, but the weather, I mean, the sunshine's nice, very nice sunshine. And there's no wind. So wind is your enemy. If there's no wind, even though it's a relatively low temperature, even you will not feel that. I'm actually sweating now. Very, very hot. Okay, close done. Put each corner of the vast view on top of it. Okay. Stretching, but not too much. And then put, oh, maybe not. Okay. The guideline you already prepared. Hold it up very easily. And where's my hammer? Okay, never mind. The ground is softly enough just to use my hand to put it in. Okay. That's one. Okay. Maybe a little bit too high, but I can always adjust it later on. Huh. Give it longer range so that it will not get in my way. Oh, this part is hard. Okay. We're done. Yep. So sometimes in the rain condition or snowing, you don't want your vast view too flat. Okay, I don't need to say why, right? You should be able to figure it out. Okay, release a little bit. Oh, never mind. Wow, nice and large space, very spacious. Look at it. Okay, very spacious and beautiful, away from too much sunshine. And okay, let me put everything in and set it up so that we can talk and I'll sit down and talk. Okay. I got my body heater. Well, seems like I don't need it. I'm so hot. Okay, it goes in that here. Okay, this is down here. Okay, what am I supposed to do right now? Well, let me set up the cups first. Okay, no water so far. Hopefully I'm not getting a wet feet later. Okay. Okay, I'll move you guys closer so that you can see what I'm doing here. So, I set up the pump. Okay. Even though I'm not the overnight, but it's always good to have something to have a little bed to lie on. I can feel the cold on my knee now. So even though I'm hot, it has a very nice sunshine as well, but the temperature on the ground is actually very cold. And you can see the snow somewhere around. That's a proof. Well, this is a local, probably local, outdoor products, well, manufacturer called Magellan. Yeah, Magellan. Not quite a user-friendly design. You have to adjust each of the opening so that you can make sure the pole is going through, which is very tedious. Okay, but the materials is okay. Very tough, very sturdy canvas. Maybe multiple layers with some waterproof property, hopefully. Because you don't want to sleep on a wet bed. Oh, what's wrong with you? Oh, okay. Should be back. See, this is not user-friendly at all. To put the pole into the pocket. Okay. Go with this one. You know what? I'll finish this and set up my table and chairs, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, I do found my ground sheet, so I'm gonna put it here, somewhere this region, so that I will not be that muddy on my on my shoes. Okay. That's pretty much everything, but I do have some backup stuff here in the pack. A lot more tagging, lighting system, and also some designs. Okay, some water as well. Set up that first. Okay, normally on the foam layer, which is waterproof of course, and also keep the heat above without keep the cold away from my body. So I always put the foam pad first on top of the cot or on the ground. And then it's a sleeping bag. Sleeping pad. Okay. Sleeping pad is done. Now, it's my choice. I always want to put a nice little, I don't know what it's called. Quilt is better than, well, it's thinner than a quilt, but definitely can serve it as a way better lining underneath. Okay, and on top of it, will be a quilt or a sleeping bag. Okay. This is a 40 Fahrenheit slip bag, also from Magdalene Pro. That should be okay for a day camping, totally enough, even overkill. Okay, tuck in all the stuff. Finally, in my little pillow, very comfortable. Okay. I bring in my fan. I can use it as a light and also fan, and this will help me to make the air here circulating better inside the tent. Sometimes you don't need it. Let's see if we can have any good position to put it. If not, I'll just put it on the table later on. We'll see. Okay. Tent done. Sleeping bag, sleeping stuff done. Now as table and chair and cooking stuff. This is way better. I don't need to put on and take off the shoes frequently. I want to put it underneath the tent a little bit. Okay. I'll put it forward. Good. Wow. Very nice. Okay. Now there's a chair and the table. I really need a cup of hot coffee. And once I set it up, I'll start boiling water and reward myself a nice cup of coffee. This side. Okay. Done. Good chair. I really love this trichology product table. Easy peasy, you set it up and you can enjoy. Okay, done. Okay, now is the food, and oh yeah, the coffee. Where are they? Okay. Okay, I think I can sit outside. Yeah, I'd rather wear my shoes because it's still very cold. Oh, finally we can sit Still very cold on the ground, and I can barely feel my toes. Oh. My kettle, cooking stuff. I'm going to use a different stove this time. Just a moment, let me show you. And, one I'm going to use. Oh yeah, so. Set up the base for the fuel. Yeah. Let me move you guys closer. There. Okay. Welcome back. Basically I set it up, the stove, and put the water in the kettle. And then let's see. This is a new stove. I mentioned to you this is from GSI. Again, even though it is a stove on top of this kind of fuel tank, normally it's very loud, right? Very noisy. But this one, I don't know, somehow, because of the design, it becomes very quiet. Unless you put a whole lot of fuel into that, then it becomes noisy. Yes. Okay, let's try. Start with a little bit. Okay, it's on. Well, I cannot see the flame, but I can see the color change on top of the surface. Suddenly, all the humid evaporated, so there will be some changes on the surface. So, and I can feel the hot. And did you hear anything? Nothing. It's very quiet. Let me go higher. Now you can hear that, right? But in this case, it's already very much a lot of heat. And normally you don't need that much heat. Okay, very quiet. Well, always make sure you boil water in the open space, because you never know. Sometimes the wind or just a movement around the flame will kill the flame, and then all the gases will come out, including a lot of methane and some not completely burned fuel, which will produce carbon monoxide. Okay, anyway, I'll let it boil and take a break. Come back to you guys later when I'm started preparing the coffee. Okay, water is boiling, and just to stop the fire, like usual, I'm going to enjoy a boat awakening pour over coffee from Kuju coffee, and yeah. Oh, I still have one more. Okay, cool. Tell you guys, this is so convenient. The day when I have this pour over coffee, I never want to go back. Basically doesn't produce any environmentally toxic stuff. They're basically all paper. One bag you have 10 small bags, which is very convenient. It even lasts long if you don't drink coffee that much. Oh, nice. Oh, smells so good. Oh. And maybe one or two more. Pouring. This is also good with this type of coffee because you can control the concentration of you want, whatever you want, right? If you just go with one pull, which will be very concentrated, very awakening, so-called. And if you go several times, then it literally dilute a little bit of the caffeine inside your coffee. Okay. I'll let it cool down for a couple minutes. Meanwhile, let me show you the river that I mentioned and the bridge over there. I came here last time. Okay, let's go. Hey everybody, welcome back. So I switched to my GoPro, and over there is my camping tent over there. And we'll go this way, all the way down, and we'll see the bridge I saw last time. Okay, I'll come back to you when I reach there. Oh, I see somebody already over there. Most of them are fishing. Okay, come back to you. Okay everybody, we're coming to the end of the road. And probably already hear the waterfall over there. Okay, if you can see, I'm stretching out GoPro. Okay, here is the downstream, and here is the other river that comes join this spring river, and here is the bridge and the waterfall. How beautiful it is. Right? It's green and the blue color all mixed together. So fresh, so beautiful. Right? And that over there is the way that wild trail I've gone through last time. Hey everybody, we're coming to this side of the bridge. And yeah, over there, somebody over there fishing. And let's get onto the bridge. Okay. Wow, it's shaky. Even there's no wind, it's still shaky. And yeah, look at the waterfalls. How beautiful are they? Oh, oh wow. Oh, there's some fish over there. And if we're lucky, you can directly see the fishes down there in the water. Well, nothing for now. You see this side. Oh, over there somebody got a fish. Yeah. Today's very beautiful weather. Not as windy at all as the last time when I came here. Okay, over there's the fish. Over there. Oh, properly you cannot see. Very stinky. That's trout, definitely that's trout. And yeah, I don't want to go through a wild trout again. If you want to take a look, watch my last video. Okay, let's go back to our campsite and enjoy some coffee. It's really shaky. Okay. Okay, everybody, I'm back. And the coffee should be ready. Oh, nicely done and warm. Okay. I'll put the leftovers there on the ground. Later I'll pick it up and not leave anything here in a while. Okay, cheers everybody. Welcome to this episode of Camping with Roger. This is real camping. A lot of people, well, let me finish my coffee. I really need it. I'm sorry. Oh, very good. Okay, it's a little bit windy. Should be okay. And what? I'm going to switch a little bit the position I'm sitting so that I can also cover the front seat. And then let me do some adjustments. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Is it better? You see me? Well, not quite. Yeah, okay. Okay. Now it's a good time to enjoy the coffee. Oh, very nice. Ooh. So I did a little bit adjustment for the ground sheet so that the wind will not flip it over. So I put the two poles that supporting my vast views. I lift it up a little bit and put on top of the two corners of the ground sheets so that it can hold the position. And also put my table here, the college table, towards the side of this ground sheet so that it can hold the position for me as well. And I tucked this side, my back side of the ground sheet, a little bit into the tent, so that will cover that end pretty much good. Okay, even though there's some wind, will not flip over on me again. Okay, cool. Now let's talk. What a lovely winter sunshine afternoon. Well, this is early afternoon. I plan to come over here and have some lunch. I brought up noodles as usual, and also some well-cooked meal by my lovely wife. And just want to sip a coffee and eat something in the beautiful weather, beautiful wild here in the camping ground. This is a real camping ground. And this is again not in a place where I used to do the hiking or camping. This is in about 1 hour drive to the south where I'm living. And I do have collaborations here in the university labs. So while it's taking place with my students over there, I just so-called smell the flowers, right? Take half a day or just a couple hours here, enjoy some quietness. And again, I like what I said in my previous videos. You should come out more, and everybody should come out. It's not too hard, as you can see today. Well, even though I have everything a little bit too much compared to my previous videos, because this time I have the car camping kind of thing. My car just parking 10 meters away from me, so that can bring in a lot of stuff. But even without a car, you still can buy just a normal backpack in any of your nearby outdoor store, and that seems ready. You don't need a whole lot of things, and you just need a tent, a barely working tent. Of course, you have to be making sure that they're waterproof, because you don't want to have a disaster camping experience under any bad weather condition. You do need your bedding system. By saying that, I mean your foam pad, which is, you know, underneath, to isolate your body away from the cold air or cold humidity from the ground. And you do need a liner or liner. I forgot. I don't know how to pronounce it. What I'm using is a very thin quilt, and then on top of it is a sleeping bag. That's it for sleeping. Well, you do need your pillow, of course. And basically that's it for sleeping. I do need water. Yes, you do need water. Or you can purchase a filter. Sawyer does have a very good filter system. And that is not expensive at all. For sleeping bag, normally what I suggest is just not too cheap, okay? Other things can be cheap, can be anywhere from like Walmart, but sleeping bag, I'd rather not to purchase from Walmart because I tried them. They're not waterproof. That's one thing. Another thing, they're bulky, they're heavy, and they're not warm enough as they advertised on their tag. So what I have right here is also from Michelin Pro. It's local. I guess it's a local outdoors manufacturer, and their quality is pretty good. And compared to those big brand that is so expensive, the Michelin actually have a very nice price. Oh, I see eagle over there. This is the beauty when you are camping or staying outside in the wild. The blue sky, the nice spring river, and oh yeah, as I mentioned just now, the smell. You can watch everything what I did here. You can watch online on YouTube all the YouTubers who did camping, and you can enjoy that quietness, of course, because you can hear that. But there's one thing missing, and nobody can do that. It's the smell, and that is for me very much important, because that is something that you inhale into your body, into your lung, constantly. Bad smell, good smell is totally different. When you're in the wild, I think, yes, you can watch, you can see the beautiful scenery view, beautiful, cute animals, and listen to the rivers, to the trees, right? And a beautiful cloud as well. But there's one thing, and I guess more than 50% what you actually in contact with is the air around you, right? Is the air, is the smell in the air that provided by your surrounding environment, like the grass, the dead leaves, the trees around you, and all the, well, bacteria or small worms inside the soil. That bring in very nice fragrance, very nice aromatic flavor, and you cannot enjoy that at all when you are in indoor conditions. No matter how good fragrance you have, you better not, because most of the fragrance they do have something that causes assisting reagent, so that they are evaporate, they're volatile, so that it can bring the fragrance molecules into the air around you, and you can smell it. And those assistant reagents mostly are organic compound, organic solvent, and that is definitely not good for health at all sometimes. So yeah, if you want to smell, really enjoy the smell, enjoy the air, come to the wild. That's how simple it is. Come to the wild, close to the dirt. As long as they have grasses or dead leaves, or not dead leaves, or trees around you, then you can enjoy that very much. The smells are very good, very tender, fresh, and really full of oxygen, which you need. Okay, my coffee is pretty much become colder. I'll sip my coffee and enjoy the weather, enjoy the quietness a bit, and I'll come back to you. Can you see me? Okay. Everybody, you can barely see my face, but it doesn't matter. See what I have today. Wow. It's a fist. So, my lovely wife prepared a complete lunch box for me. I'm gonna have it, but maybe just to warm it up using my pan here. I have this Korean noodles, instant noodles, and also was pickled bamboo shoots here together with my eating. Okay, I'm going to start making the noodle, warm up my lunch, and then I'll come back to you when I'm ready to eat. Okay, the noodle is pretty much done. Well, I'm trying to lower my voice because there's a bunch of anglers over there. They're trying to fish in this branch river. So, yeah, I'll be trying to be quiet a little bit more. Okay, so nicely done noodles. Well, I'll let it cool on the side, well, on the table. Well, I'm preparing for the lunch box that my wife brought in. This is rice, a little bit shrimp and veggie, asparagus. And then what we have on this side is curried potato and beef. So I'll just put everything together into a bigger pot and then just warm it up, because the curry has a certain amount of water inside, so will not totally burn. It should be okay. I'll come back when I'm ready for eating, ready to eat. Oh, everybody, this is delicious. Smells so good. Okay, it's better than I thought. Okay, I'm pretty much done. Finish the. I'll shut off the stove and I'll start eating. Wow. So nice curry. Okay, done. Okay, everybody, we're pretty much done. So, Korean noodle, instant noodle, beautiful, and curry beef with rice. Wow. Super. Together with American cream ale from Public House, our local brewer, with this pickled bamboo shoots. Okay. Okay. Nice. Smelly a little bit, but delicious. Okay. What a fist. So, everybody, cheers. Thank you for joining me. Cheers. Oh, delicious. Very nice beer. Okay, I'll start eating before it's getting too cold, and I'll come back to you. Okay. Bamboo shoots. Of course, put a little bit beer into your noodle. Guarantee it become more delicious. A piece of beef. We are laughing. I mean, have it. So delicious. That was a delicious lunch, for sure. Okay, everybody, finished a very nice lunch and finished my beer. So I'm gonna take a nap and then pack up, go back to work. nice. That was a nice nap. Okay. Get up and pack up. This tent is pretty good. And the ground is very dry. No water leaking at all. I'm not cold at all. Very warm. The bed, the foam, the air pad, the sleeping bag, and the sleeping bag, as well as the quilt, all functioning pretty well. I'm actually very warm. So, okay. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to go overnight, but I will sometime later in the future. The tent is holding up very well, even though there's a little bit windy just now. But no problem at all. Cool. I'll get up and I'll pack up everything. Go to work. Go back to work. Okay. Okay. I'm ready to pack up, and I'll come back to you when I'm ready to go. Okay, pretty much done. The only thing left is my camera over there. I packed it up clean. Nothing left. Okay, time to go. So, time to go back to work. And thank you very much for joining me this time. And hope you guys will continue to follow. Enjoy. Thank you. Bye-bye.